Good morning, church family. Happy Father's Day. So happy to have you this morning, but we're going to stand and we're going to go straight to the throne room and just worship this morning.
There's nothing worth more that will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves, when my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. There's nothing worth more that will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves, where my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord.
Ephesians 3. I pray that you, being rooted and firmly established in love, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the length, width, height, and depth of God's love, and to know Christ's love that surpasses knowledge, so that you may be filled with all the fullness of God.
Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord.
Light, darkness, good, evil, truth, lies. We are engaged in an epic battle between two spiritual kingdoms for the hearts and minds of our youth. Every day, our kids are bombarded with lies about who they are, who their creator is, what is right, and where their salvation comes from. But we are not meant to fight this battle alone. God, the ruler of the good kingdom, has given his kingdom keepers spiritual armor to wear. With this VBS, your kids will learn how they can be a part of God's kingdom through salvation in his Son, and they will be equipped with the armor of God as they train to become keepers of the kingdom who stand strong in today's battle for truth. Huzzah!
All right. That's VBS this year, right? That's cool. You can clap, that's okay. Well, I'm glad to see you here this morning. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. We're glad that you are here and you are worshiping with us. It speaks volumes of you, your integrity, and your character, that you could be a lot of other places this morning and you're here worshiping with your family. And there's not a better, more true mark of fatherhood and biblical fatherhood than having your family here in church. So I'm glad that you are here. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. And I know all you good Baptists just cringed in your seats because I said different from the pulpit. I'm not going to do it. What's my favorite phrase? We ain't never done it that way before. I don't want to stop worship. And I feel like whenever I get up here and I just ramble on for 5 to 7 minutes with announcements, you are so mentally overloaded, not that you can't handle it, okay? It's not what I'm saying. But that you're thinking about everything I just announced, and it takes 2 to 3 songs to get back into the worship mode for you. And so I'm going to make the announcements at the end of church, okay? I'll allow time for that, don't worry. You're thinking, oh, great, 45-minute sermon and announcements we've got to deal with? No, we're going to make them at the end of church. I want to point your attention to one thing real quick. This video is fresh on your mind. In your bulletin, there is a QR code. If you don't know what that is, ask anybody under the age of 5, okay? It's in your bulletin. It's the thing with squiggly lines on it, okay? That is not the mark of the beast, just in case you're wondering. All right? You scan that, and there is a direct link to registration for VBS. That is July the 17th through the 21st. And Amanda's been working really hard to try to get registration nailed down and all that figured out. So you can scan that, and it takes you right to registration. You can share that with people. It's pretty cool, all right? So I know we've never done it that way before, but it's 2023, okay? So y'all bear with us. Well, this is what we're going to do. I want to, again, welcome you. Thank you for being here. If you're visiting, we're most especially grateful for you. And if you meet anybody that's not pleasant, they're probably visiting too, okay? Most of this side of the church this morning is the Mock family. And so I told Aaron, don't mock me like that. You're included on that side, yeah. So we've got the Trouts and the Mock. But we're glad for being here this morning. I got Aaron to turn red. That was the goal. So, well, here's... Yeah, just scanned right over you. So I'm going to pray over the offering. We're going to have the kids come up and pass out the Father's Day gifts this morning. And I want us to continue worshiping. And if, as I've said before, if you need to come to this altar at any time, if the Spirit moves you through the singing, through the preaching, through whatever, don't wait. Don't wait until the end, because you may talk yourself out of it by then. So you come down at any time. If it's in the music or the preaching, you won't be judged. And if you are, we won't say anything, all right? Because we